Hey guys, it's Mr. Purcell here. I hope this video finds you and your families doing well. I hope everybody's healthy. I hope you had a relaxing spring break. Um, I just wanted to make a quick video to welcome you back and to go over some changes that I'm proposing to our procedures for the class. Looking back on that first week, it felt a little bit chaotic to me. The kind of daily lessons and daily assignments and deadlines felt kind of hard to keep up with, at least for me. I can only imagine it felt like that for you. So I want to kind of change things up a bit, and hopefully help you guys be have a little bit more balance and give you some time to kind of work at your own pace. So here's what I'm going to try to do, and what I'm proposing anyway. So starting next week, next I don't have this stuff in place yet for this week, but starting next week, what I'd like to do is post the entire week's worth of work on Monday, and then give you the week to work on it. And that'll include video lessons that I'm going to be making for you guys, as well as video essays that I'm getting online. These are things basically. If we were meeting in the classroom, I'd have a lot of Google slide presentations, lectures, and we'd be looking at shots from movies and clips from movies, and I'd be talking about those, and I'd be presenting the different terms to you. So I'm going to do that on Google Slides. I'm going to kind of break up my big lectures into smaller chunks, and I'm going to present those to you guys like this with my voice. And then I usually also show a lot of video essays that will also cover terms, so it's not just going to be me talking to you. So I'm going to try to give you guys that stuff at the beginning of the week, and then give you the week to work on it. I'll also include, or I'll try to include, weekly quizzes at the beginning of the week. But I'm going to tell you right now, I probably won't have the time to get to the quizzes at the beginning of the week, so I will probably post those later in the week, and you'll at least have a couple of days to work on those. Those quizzes are going to be open note, obviously, so take good notes, and you'll have a couple of days to complete those. Those quizzes will probably be due on Mondays, okay? But all the specifics will be posted on Classroom. Also, this week is the beginning of your weekly film challenges. I don't know if you remember from the syllabus, but one of the ongoing assignments for the class are what I'm calling weekly film challenges. And essentially, you're going to be asked to watch at least one movie, usually just one movie, and then do something with it. And so the first one, because we don't have a full week, the first one's a little bit smaller in scope than what I'll ask you to do in future ones. But that one starts today, and it's going to be due next Monday. And you can check that out by following or looking on the Google Doc assignment for today. I'll also post it in Classroom, so you can take a look. Starting this week, we are getting into our three major units, our three major elements of filmmaking. So this week we'll be starting to look at cinematography. It's going to take us probably a couple of weeks to get through cinematography. This one is the most vocabulary heavy. There's a lot of terminology, as you'll see when you open up the cinematography vocabulary doc. With each unit, I'm going to be asking you guys to watch at least one movie, and I'm going to assign those movies specifically. The idea of this is, if we were meeting in the classroom, we'd be watching these films together in class, and then we'd be talking about key shots and scenes from those movies together. We'd all be looking at the same movie, and we'd all be talking about the same movie and practicing analyzing these movies using these terms. So I'm gonna choose these movies for you. Usually we watch several rated R films in class, and I'm still gonna give those to you guys as an option. But then I'm gonna try to find like a PG-13 alternative if you're not comfortable with watching the rated R, or if you're not allowed to watch the rated R films. Just a heads up, our first for cinematography, one of the films I'm going to ask you to watch is called Road to Perdition. It is rated R for violence, It's not super violent, but it is rated R. So if you can watch that movie, I really want you to watch that one. But I will try to find a PG-13 alternative for that one too, and I'll announce that next week. Just remember that's in addition to the weekly film challenges. Okay. But for those unit movies, you won't have to do anything with them except watch them. And what I'm going to do is post some film clips from those films, and I'll include like my own voiceover narration. So you'll hear me analyze, you'll hear me break down these shots and scenes. I'll try to even annotate them visually to kind of point out the different elements of cinematography and so forth that we're seeing there. And so if you watch those movies ahead of time, it's going to make a whole lot more sense when I get into those scenes. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to close out so you guys can get on to the next thing. Just remember my office hours are now from Tuesday through Thursday, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And on Fridays, 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. During that time, I'm going to be sitting at my computer doing work. So you can email me. I'll get it right away. We can even Google chat if you have any questions. And yeah, again, I hope you guys are well. And I will be talking to you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.